man, my first date was a disaster. I got there 10 minutes early to the meeting spot, and those 10 minutes felt like forever as I was super nervous. I was shaking, and finally, she showed up, and I gathered the courage to say hi. I decided to go to the movies, thinking it would be a great choice, but boy, I was so wrong. The movie was so boring. We sat there for what felt like forever, hardly talking. I simply didn't know what to talk about. It was the most awkward day of my life. I couldn't even form a sentence. The silence between us was so uncomfortable, I just wished I could disappear. But you know what? We grow, we learn, and life goes on. Let me share some wisdom from my own experience. Remember, bro, that your first terrible date doesn't define your whole dating life. Don't listen to those fake Sigma and Chad guys who say dating is a waste of time. If you are older than 13, it's crucial to develop some badass dating skills. Trust me, if you're between 13 and 17 and haven't had a normal date yet, there's a risk of getting rejected in a really bad way by someone you hope to have a future with. I'm going to share with you the 5 most important steps to improve your dating game. So sit back, take notes, my friend, because you're on the right path. I've got you covered. Step number 1, cut down the texting and meet in person. The conversation might have started on an app or a website, but it shouldn't stay there for too long. Texting can certainly give you a sense of another person, but to really get to know each other, you need more than messages on a screen. Facial expressions, body language, and tone of voice are just as important. So don't waste time on a virtual relationship. Go out there and meet the real person behind the words. Step number 2, dress to impress. You want to look good for your first date that's coming up. But how do you dress to impress in a casual way that doesn't make it look like you're trying too hard? Don't worry. It's possible to both dress casually and look amazing at the same time for a first date. To help you out, I've put together a variety of casual date outfits that exude confidence and coolness. I've also got all of the do's and don'ts when it comes to dressing casually for a first date, so you're set up for success. First, the casual coffee date outfit. This is the perfect laid-back outfit for your next coffee date. Pair dark wash jeans in a slim fit with a white t-shirt. Throw an open button-up shirt or flannel on top. Finish your outfit with a clean pair of white sneakers or canvas shoes. Second, the casual dinner date outfit. If you're going out to dinner with your date, dress up your casual outfit a bit. Wear a clean, wrinkle-free button-up shirt with a pair of dark wash or black slim-fit jeans. If you're going to a nicer restaurant, try a pair of tailored trousers instead, and tuck in your shirt. Finish your outfit with boots or clean white sneakers. Third, the casual grabbing drinks outfit. To look sophisticated but casual at the bar, pair a solid sweater or t-shirt, depending on the weather, with well-fitting trousers and some classic white shoes or sneakers. Complete the look with a bomber jacket, and you're good to go. Step number 3, don't be shy about giving a compliment. Compliments aren't cheesy, and they do work. Sometimes a person has put a lot of thought and effort into what he or she wears on a first date. And trust me, it's nice to have a date recognize that. The compliment will go over even better if you make it specific. As in, I really like that necklace you have on. Or, your nail polish is a pretty color. Noticing those details is more flattering than giving out a generic line. Step number 4, read the signals. To decide if you should kiss or hug at the end of the night. You can often tell by a girl's body language if the date is going well. If your date is leaning toward you and making eye contact, that's a good sign. If they're looking at the clock and don't seem to be listening to what you're saying, that's a bad sign. Picking up on these cues can help you determine if you should go for a kiss, a hug, or just a polite goodbye when the night is over. Of course, even if the date goes well, not everyone feels comfortable kissing on a first date, so you'll probably have to play it by ear. The 2005 movie Hitch offered a good rule of thumb for guys wondering whether to go for a kiss. Look for fiddling keys. A date who lingers outside in a parking lot or on a driveway is most likely waiting to be kissed. Not sure you're reading it right? Then just ask. There's nothing wrong with getting your date's consent before you swoop in for a kiss. Step number 5, follow up after the date. You don't have to wait 3 days. Last of all, if you had a good time on your first date, then you should be proactive about getting in touch and setting up a second date. And no, you don't have to wait that standard 3 days. In fact, because of the prevalence of dating apps, you may lose your shot with someone if you take 3 days to send a follow-up message. Who knows how many other guys your girl has swiped on while you played hard to get? Go ahead and send a quick text saying you had a good time and ask when you can meet up for date number 2. Otherwise, you may not see that person again. If you want to impress a date, be responsive, be enthusiastic, and I know it's incredibly corny, be yourself. Genuine people make excellent dates because, especially in the age of swiping and ghosting, it's a relief to take a break from all the game playing and just have a good conversation with someone special. Do you guys agree with me? We'll see in the comments about that. And also, man, please subscribe to my channel.